Hello, you beautiful bunch. Welcome back to my channel. It's Karen. I hope you're all having an amazing week. We have 5 little tips here all ready to go, buffed, ready to decorate. I wanted to do it on the 5 tips this week rather than the Aleana had because it is a mood board set for some inspiration for you guys. It is Kelly Ross's turn over on the Nail Sugar Facebook group, and I'm going to insert her board right here. It's very hippie, trippy, 1970s vibes. I absolutely love it. So I'm excited to get going. And I'm jumping right in here with, this is actually, I wanted to explain this. This is Madame Glam's pudding gel, which is kind of like a brush on sort of gel. I have to say, I have to be really honest. The more I use this, the more I am not a fan of it. I find it very streaky, uneven. I'm just not a fan. If I had this colour in a gel polish, I would have much preferred that, but I didn't have this tone, and this was the exact tone that I wanted. And because I haven't used the pudding gels in so long, I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. Initially, I did like them, but the more that I use them, the more I kind of find that they're just, I don't know, they're just not a consistency that I like working with. So and the fact that you have to brush it on. Now, you do have a little bit more control in the sense of it is not as runny as a gel polish by any means. But I don't know. It took a couple of coats to kind of get the consistency that I wanted. So I'm doing all 5 tips in this colour. This is Pudding Gel Nude, I think it is. Okay, so now that we've cured our pudding gel, I'm actually going in with these little Happy Camper decals from Nail Sugar. And I love these. These here, this is going to be the sort of the middle nail. And I'm also using the animal print sunflowers. And I cut out a couple of different sizes because Kelly has sort of incorporated sunflowers into her board. So I kind of wanted to go with the sort of burnt orange, yellows, browns, all these kind of lovely warm summery tones. And as you can see, there's a little bit of the decal there. I just trim that off, or you can file it off once you top coat. It's either or, but I'm just going to put a top coat over this. Now these are going to be matte. I'm going to have a matte finish with these nails. I just think that the matte suits this set a little bit better. But anyways, moving on to my palette, and I've put 4 different colours down, and I just love the different coloured tones. And each side of the VW camper van, I kind of wanted to do a sort of a bit of a mountainous road landscape. Now, I have seen both Kelly from Chronically Creative Nails and Natalie do this sort of style, and I really liked it. I really liked it, but I wanted to try it with these colours to see how it worked, and I just loved the way it turned out. It was really nice. So I'm just kind of building these colours up, as you can see. And the great thing about it is, if you're not really great into detail freehand, you know, if you've shaky hands like me, basically, this here is absolutely fine for that, because kind of the more wobbly your lines, the better, because you're doing sort of like a mountainous kind of landscape, if you know what I mean. Once those colours are on, I am going in then with some dark brown, and I'm kind of doing, this is kind of like a sunset sort of scene, and I'm doing a little cacti there in the distance, and I will do the same on the opposite nail as well. And then moving on then to the other nails, I wanted to do some sort of like almost hippie-like sort of fun 70s kind of groovy flowers. I'm throwing all the words at you right now to try and describe these. But I just get a dotting tool and the colours that I had left on the palette, and I'm literally just going to layer these flowers. So I do sort of 5 little dots, as you can see here, and then a middle dot to sort of join everything up. And once I have that cured, then I go into the centre and I kind of repeat that, sort of putting it into the same formation as the bigger flower, if that makes sense. And so I'll just keep layering it up until I put a little dot in the middle, which you'll see. These are really easy to do, but they're fun, they're groovy, they're funky. I love them. Okay, so I was looking at that nail once it's all cured and I'm going, no, do you know what? We need more. We need kind of more swirls. We need something else on it. So that's exactly what I decided to do. Some sort of funky swirls. And I have to say, from doing this, I know I need a lot of work. A lot of work on my swirly lines, but you got to start somewhere. And you know, this was a perfect kind of one to sort of to give this a go, because it's, you know, it's just fun. It's a fun set. And yeah, so again, just using those colors, but I wanted to incorporate a yellow into this just to sort of pull in more of the tones of the little sunflowers, because they were the only things basically on the nails that had yellow. So I wanted to kind of incorporate that in, and then a little bit more of the dark brown as well too. So you've really got these kind of hippie 70s colors that, yeah, I think my mum and dad had a pair of curtains that were kind of like almost similar to this design a way back. They were sort of brown with like orange flowers, and that's just what this nail literally reminds me of, is their curtains. So yeah, trip back memory lane. But once that is all cured, then I go over then with some top coat, and this is matte top coat. I'm going to do the same with the other nails. And you can see what it looks like shiny, but again, I just thought that it looked better matte on this set. Okay, so time to add a little bit of sparkle, because even though they're matte, it's not usually my first choice, but I needed some sort of sparkle bling in there, just a little bit, just to kind of like, just to brighten it up a bit. So I decided to put these crystals in the center of the sunflowers, and it just helped catch just when the light caught it, especially against the matte, it just looked really, really nice. And then I've put a little cuff on as well too here, as you can see. So I'm just using some gem gel, and then I'm just adding then my little rhinestones there that I have set out, little crystals, and then I'll add some caviar beads as well too in between the crystals, just to kind of give that almost sort of set stone look. I just think it finishes it off perfectly. Ta-da! And this is the finished look. I hope you like them. I think that they are they make me smile. I love this set. It was so fun, and the colors are they're really nice together. So anyway, get yourself over to the Nail Sugar Facebook group, check out the mood board and all the details, get entering, because you could also win yourself some nail art goodies as well as push your skills and have a bit of fun. So anyway, guys, take care. And thanks for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Have a great week. Bye.